Electronics. Let me tell you about this hour though real quick. That's what you're seeing, the first item coming up. Every item in this hour is at least 60% off and all on free shipping and handling here. Take a look at what you're seeing. Well, that's what we've done. We've taken two of our most popular items when it comes to TV and we're giving them to you in one combination. You're going to see me cross back right here behind it because I want to show you this. This is first right here. This is how you catch all of the major stations, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, PBS, HSN, because those are all free channels. I think sometimes we forget. We think we have to pay for cable. You do not. This is an antenna. I know I say antenna, you think about rabbit ears with foils on the, no. This is a multi-directional 60-mile antenna that normally we sell for $59.99. That's just half of what you're getting today. And now, you want the #1 streamer? The one device that more people use than any other device to have their Netflix and their Disney Plus and their Paramount and their Hulu and all of that in one place? That is Roku. Roku is used by more people than any other streaming device, and you're getting the Roku. This is the remote control. This is the Roku right here in the back to have everything in one place plus so many features. So you're getting free channels with your antenna, your one for all antenna, and you're getting your brand new Roku at $39.99 on free shipping and handling. This is it. Lay in your brand new mattress and watch all of your favorite TV here today without having to pay for that cable. Joe Harrison is here. What a delight. Hi, Joe. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend.
It's great to be here.
Good
Thanks for having us.
I say all the time, and I'm not joking when I say it, that we're in a golden age of television.
100%.
The stuff that's being streamed to our home are great. We still want to see all of our sporting events on local TV and NBC and HSN, but then we want to stream. It can be a lot, you know, and we think we have to pay for everything.
It can be a lot, but that's the great thing about Roku. It's #1 in America for a reason, because it's very simple. It's taking all your channels that you love and putting them in one central location and making it almost like you're using a phone or using a tablet, where we're now familiar with these apps. When you see the Roku screen, it's all your favorite channels as one big app. It's very simple to be able to find what you're looking for, and you can customize that, so every time you turn it on, you don't have to try to go and find all the channels. It's right there in front of you. And most of us watch like 10 to 12 of our favorite channels over and over again. That's what we want. So Roku is going to organize that. But I love what you mentioned about how this is like the 1-2 punch, because you hear about Roku and you hear about streaming and you hear about all this online content, but then you still want to have your regular channels. This can do both of them for you. So right out of the box, when you plug this in, it's going to find all your different channels that you want. You can add them, you can take channels off, find what you need right there. It's very simple and easy to do. All you have to do is you now connect to your Wi-Fi signal, and it's going to be able to access all those channels for you. But then that second piece is having this. So if you hear about somebody streaming your favorite show, you're going to log into your Roku and find that streaming show. If you still want to catch up on the news, you turn it on with the antenna, and now you're going to be able to access all your favorite channels right there. And as you mentioned, Ty, this has that 60-mile range antenna. I've offered so many antennas here at HSN that are 20, 30, 40 miles of range. It's a good range, but it doesn't get far enough distance to cover it. Like, to give you an example, the Tampa Bay market. I live on the north side of Tampa, where they have 3 of the major major TV stations at their antenna. Right. The other one is on the south side of Tampa. So unless I have that longer range antenna, I can't get the channels, my NBC station, that's on the other side. But now with the 60-mile range antenna here in the Tampa market, I get about 20 stations. I get my NBC, I get my CBS, I get ABC, I get Fox, I get Univision, I get PBS, I get HSN. I get all these channels, and the great thing about it is there's no monthly fee to that whatsoever. You hear a lot about streaming, and yes, sometimes there are monthly fees to it, but with that cable, with the antenna, there's no fee to it whatsoever. And 93 of the top 100 most watched TV shows you can access for free using the antenna that you're getting today. So yes, you're getting rid of the cable box and switching over to something else, but you're still getting all those local channels that you love. And that's the great thing about this being that 1-2 combo, is that if you're watching Netflix, if you're watching Hulu, if you're watching Disney Plus, yes, we're giving you access to that. but it's those core channels that we absolutely love that you're still going to be able to watch. So you're not losing anything.
Yeah.
You're gaining the ability all in one central place.
I also want to point out, too, this is an award-winning design. It's this fabric-encased design. This doesn't even look, it looks like a Bluetooth speaker or something. It looks like something you would have out in your home anyway. So when we say antenna, we're not talking about rabbit ears. We're not talking about an eyesore.
Right, nothing in the attic. Yep.
Yes, exactly. And there's a really great, easy kind of process to put this up that will tell you, it's like a free app, and it will tell you exactly where the optimal spot is. Because if you put it on one side of your house, like, oh, I got 10 channels. You put it on the other side of your house, now you get 12 channels. It'll walk you through. There's a long cable on there as well. But no one's even going to notice that you have this powerful antenna in your home. So that is for all your network stations, and then for all of your streaming. Today, you're also getting a Roku at $39.99. I mentioned earlier, Joe, that we normally do the one-for-all antenna for $59.99 because I think it breaks down normally like $1 a mile is what they say.
Exactly.
Like mile, 60 miles, this is normally $60. Today, not only is this only $39.99, but you're getting the Roku included. So many people love Roku because it is so easy to navigate.
And it's very familiar. When you look at those icons that you have on the screen, you can instantly find out, okay, exactly what I'm looking for. Do you have an Amazon Prime subscription? Well, there you go. You have Prime Video. It's Max. It's your movie channels. There's also Disney Plus. There's music on here through iHeartRadio. A lot of us have some amazing sound bars that we purchase here on HSN that's connected to our television. Well, now with iHeartRadio, it is thousands of channels that you're able to listen to with all of your music. Notice that a lot of the apps say free. Not every app is a subscription. Yes, Apple TV does have a subscription service, but right next to it, it doesn't. And there's so many channels that are available for you. If you just want to find something, you can also go to the Roku channel. With the Roku channel, it is so many other free apps or free different shows and movies that you can now watch, and you can continue watching them. There's featured movies. There's all different stuff that is available, and this is all included with your Roku. There's no subscription for this whatsoever. So it's nice that we have so many options that are available for you, but when you go back to your home screen, every time you hit home, these are the ones that you love. So you can set this up. So Ty, for us, yes, we do watch Netflix. We watch Hulu. We also have a Prime subscription as well. I've got my Disney Plus because we're a Disney family. But the thing is, if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, it says 65. These are my family's 65 favorite apps, our favorite shows, our favorite networks. It gives us all that content.
Yeah.
If you're missing something, if you're thinking, is it going to have my show? Did you know that there are 27,000 shows, 27,000 apps, 27,000 networks that are out there that you can choose from? So you might not necessarily love what I love to watch, but you have 27,000 choices to customize.
And then you can organize. Shout out to my friend Bill Glass. This is my friend Bill Glass. He plays Dr. Rick. He's my old golfing buddy. Hey, Bill, I love you, man. I love you. He's probably watching right now. That's my old friend Bill Glass. So you can get all of them organized the way you want it.
Exactly.
Have you ever had somebody tell you, maybe it was mom or dad, that say, hey, what channel is Netflix on? And you're like, no. And they're like, well, I can't find it. Okay, this is how they're going to find it.
There it is, right there.
Find it right there.
Big thing,
I'll
Netflix.
tell you what my favorite free app is. HSN QVC Plus. It's a great app. You can have it on here. It is totally for free. You can shop with us on there. You can see behind the scenes. That's it. Right there on your Roku.
Well, the nice thing about this app in particular, do you remember when you used to get a DVD movie and it'd have the movie, but then it would have all the extras. Features?
Yes.
I feel like this HSN QVC app has all the extras. Because yes, you can watch this live, but then it's all the other content that is on demand, specific hosts that you love, different items that are on there. It breaks it down to like, these are all the extras. The Elton John was even cool with the, I saw the candles that he had on there. All these different shows. Curtis Stone had a big day this weekend. You can rewatch those shows. And it gives you those options that there's so much more than just what's live. Now it's all that extra content. And again, this is all free content that is readily available for you. So all you have to do to kind of start over, I tell my parents, if you ever feel like you're lost, like you're in an app, where do I go? There's a picture of a house on the front of the remote. When you push that, that is your home button. And where should it take you to? It takes you back to the 65, like my 65 favorite apps right there. So you can never get lost. So if you're in Netflix and you're thinking, How do I get to Hulu? Hit the home button.
Just home button.
It'll take you back to all your favorite apps. Very
Just the
simple.
home button. See, that's why it's #1. Remember, Roku is the #1 streamer, the #1 device that people use for all of their apps. Now, if you pay for certain apps and you pay for certain streamers, then great, you can do that. If you don't, you still have access to all of that other free stuff. And then one day when you get Disney Plus or you get an app that maybe the kids want to watch when they come over, you'll have it right there on your Roku. Now, maybe it's on your main TV. Maybe you already have a Roku on your main TV and you need something in the back room. My wife has one in the crafting room because she loves to watch certain shows out there. Maybe in the kids' room. Maybe this is what you want them to watch certain apps in Disney Plus. That remote control as well could not be simpler. It is an easy, I know a lot of people think, well, I don't need another remote control. This is a very simple, very easy remote control. I also know people who travel with their Roku.
We are one of those. Because when we travel, I mean, the nice thing is, if you go to the hotels, they have movies there. Tied to like $20 a movie.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
We always bring our Roku because they offer free Wi-Fi. You plug it in, and the nice thing is, when my 65 favorite apps are here, when I go to the hotel and I plug in my Roku, my 65 favorite channels are right there as well. So it's a very familiar interface. And when you're using that remote that you see that's on there, even has the shortcut keys for some of the more popular options that are on the bottom.
That's good. Yeah, we're giving you a shot of that. That's great. If you like, where is Netflix? There it is.
And if you're watching a show, you can pause it if you want to, rewind it. If you're missing out on it, if maybe somebody came to the front door, just pause that show. It pauses it, now you come back and hit the play button. It makes it very simple and very easy for you to be able to access. But the other great thing about having this Roku is, we talked a lot about the different apps. What if you just want to watch live TV? I go to the live TV section. I'll show you how simple it is. I go back to my home screen, and that's where everything starts. But on the left side, I just slide down one to live TV. And now these are all the live shows that are available right now. Now here we are, it's 1 a.m. in the morning, but when it happens, maybe you're getting home and it could be the afternoon. You'll see different things. This always changes. There's live sporting events that are available, different shows that are available. You can watch all this content. This, again, is all free. Some of them are paid subscriptions, and now we're talking about like Paramount Plus is a paid subscription, but you see all these different shows that are readily available right there for free. Now, what if you have a sports fan in your life? You're thinking, oh, there's that sporting event that's happening. I go to the sports section. It finds all the sporting events that are going on right now and puts it right there for you. So it gives you so many options that you don't have to wonder, where do I find everything?
Yes.
It kind of highlights it and keeps it all in one central location.
So that alone, if that's all we were talking about at $39.99, that's great. You jump on that and be like, yep, I got it for $39.99. But you're getting that plus the $60 one-for-all antenna, which is giving you all the free channels. That's the combination that you see right here. That's the combination that we've sold over 14,000 of in the past couple of weeks here. Wow. This combination. This is your Roku. This is the remote control. Your Roku is right here. That's your Roku. This is all your streaming shows. And then this is all of your free channels. NBC, ABC, CBS, PBS, your Fox, HSN, all of those free channels, which I think sometimes we forget, Joe. We forget that there's a law that those have to be free, but we get used to paying cable month after month, and the prices are going up. If you want to save a little money every month, get yourself an antenna, but the antennas out there are 30-mile range, 40-mile range. That might not be long enough. You're looking at a 60-mile range antenna. What are we seeing in the app right here? What was he doing there?
So we're showing you where to find the best spot, the best location to place that antenna. The antenna itself has about a 10-foot cable that comes with it, because sometimes if you have it too close to the television or close to a wall, maybe you have a concrete wall, or maybe you have a wood wall, as you're moving around there, it shows you where is the best spot and the best direction to put that antenna, so now you're getting the most amount of channels for you. It actually even has 3 lights that are on the face of the antenna, so when you plug it in, you'll notice when you get those 3 lights, you are in that sweet spot. And I want to turn it sideways for a second, because it's not, as you're seeing, a big face to it. However, when you see that, I mean, it is like the thickness of a pencil. There's not much to it whatsoever. It does have legs that you can keep on there. You can pull the legs off if you want. You also have a couple brackets if you just want to mount this flat. But as you're moving this throughout the house, we give you that extra long 10 feet of cable. We're going to make sure that with those 3 lights and with the app, it'll find the best spot so you can get the most amount of channels for you. So that's why this really is that perfect 1-2 punch, because we love streaming, but we also love our over-the-air channels. That's what this is for. And what happens when the power goes out? What happens when there's a storm? We're getting ready to start right now into hurricane season.
Oh boy,
we had 2 hurricanes back to back over the course of a couple weeks. I lost power so many times at my house, I couldn't stream the internet. But what worked? My antenna. I used the antenna to find all those local channels to find out what was going on with the storm. Because even when the power goes out in our area and the power goes out to the cell phone towers, the cell phone towers also don't have power. It was that over-the-air antenna that was able to find all those local channels for it. Now the other thing, Ty, I love this, as right now we're on this connected this big screen TV. Like this is a massive 85-inch TV. This TV is gorgeous. My TV is 10 years old. It's also 4K. The problem with my 10-year-old TV is the inside is basically a 10-year-old computer. I only have 5 apps that I have access to. Because back when I bought my TV in 2013, honestly, the only thing they had was Netflix. I get Netflix, I get Hulu, I get, I do actually have iHeartRadio. But
that was it.
2013, there was no Disney Plus. My television can't handle, doesn't have access to Disney Plus. I do not have Apple TV as well. All these different channels, like I don't have so much of this stuff I didn't have, because in 2013, it wasn't available. So maybe you have a TV that you absolutely love and gets a gorgeous picture, but you're like, I would love to have some of these channels, but they weren't available. Well, now you're upgrading the brain to your television. So you can still enjoy the same TV. Don't think that, oh, my TV doesn't have these apps, I have to go out and buy another TV. This is an easy way, less than $40, to upgrade your television to now give you access to all these channels. And again, what you're seeing right now are my favorite 65 channels. But there's 27,000 different channels available that are out there. So if you like a particular program, a particular network, or maybe you just want to have something for the grandkids, there's so many free programs and free channels out there that maybe you know the grandkids are coming over this summer. You can download PBS Kids.
You know where to find it. Now you know where to find
there for
it.
you. And the kids are so quick. They're like, okay, I know that's my app.
They can
get into it. They can instantly get back to it.
Let me ask you real quick. If someone's at home going like, how do I know if this will work on my TV? What do you need to hook it up? Just HDMI?
HDMI, which is a standard, industry standard connection that has been out for the last 15 years. So it is a standard. It has been a requirement for the last 15 years that if you have a television, it needs to have HDMI. So if you bought your TV from the year 2010 and beyond and newer, it's going to have this input that's right there.
You're getting the cord.
You get the cord.
Because the cords can be expensive. You go to buy HDMI cord, it's $25.
Exactly right. It is also almost $1 an inch for the cords that are out there. So it's nice that we're giving you everything out of the box. There will be a cable for your antenna. It's already included. There's a cable for your Roku. It's already included. This will probably take you maybe 10 minutes as your setup. And the longest time frame is going to be, okay, I plugged in my Roku. It's now going to connect. And then as soon as you plug in your antenna, it's going to scan the channels. So now what happens, Ty, is like if I'm in Columbus, Ohio, I'm going to have different channels than Tampa, Florida. But what happens that first time you turn it on, it locks those channels in. So now it just becomes channel up, channel down. It makes it so simple. So in less than 10 minutes, you can have all your favorite local channels, but then you can have all your favorite apps on the screen. Now keep in mind, as we're talking today, these are all the 2025 channels. Going back to 2013 when I bought my television, half of these channels didn't exist. As the years roll by, new channels will pop up, and you can search for them. And it's an easy thing to do. You just come down here to the search store, and it's going to find all those different apps, all those different programs.
Like this here, if you get it home and you're like, oh, I need to make sure and get my QVC HSN Plus.
You got it right there. You type in HSN, type in QVC, and you've got it. And literally, it is thousands and thousands of shows. So as you maybe are hearing new things come out, 100% you're going to be able to find it on Roku.
It's one of my favorite shows right there. Jeff Probst, that's a good show. So just to let you know here, this is the combination. You are getting both. Quick question for show. Is Columbus, Ohio, where the Ohio State University is, or is that somewhere else in Ohio?
No, that is where the Ohio State University is.
Just wanted to make sure.
Great university.
I have a friend of mine who went to the Ohio State University. Free shipping and handling for you guys, $39.99. Joe, it's good to see you. We got to catch up sometime soon. Always great to see you. Congratulations if you jumped on this bundle right here. Okay, I'm going to head over. We're going to talk about the award-winning Vivitar. I'm going to head over here because we've got cameras everywhere these days. We have probably cameras in your pocket, on your phone. You have cameras outside your home and inside your home and everywhere you go. You know where you really need a camera, especially now? You need it in your car. We need that dash cam right now. Take a look at this. Vivitar is the only brand here at HSN that brings us a dash cam in 4K. 4K is 4 times high definition, so now you have very clear vision of the license plate in front of you, the color of the car, the color of the person's shirt. When something happens, and with all the cars on the road today, something is bound to happen, you have 4K video footage of exactly what happened. It's a great, beautiful screen on the back, that 3-inch screen, but you can tuck it up right under your rear view mirror, so it's not gonna be distracting. It's a 138-degree kind of lens. It is a huge lens, and you saw right there how it is adjustable as well. This is a customer appreciation price of $79.99. This is normally a $200 camera. You have 4 colors to choose from: the black, the silver, the blue, and the tan. It is 4K. There is a Wi-Fi feature. There is an AI feature. So stay with us. Our friend Lori Leland's going to explain why this dash cam really stands above all others. Lori, how lovely color.
Good.
Look how lovely. Look at Lily's color. No, your shirt and you.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
I'm still rocking the Easter egg look, right? It's
I think we are.
days later, and yeah, I'm still doing that.
Thank you for bringing some sunshine. But this camera, though, listen, we've done a lot of dash cameras here.
We have.
This one has features that none other.
I thought you meant this because this is a nice color
That
too,
is a nice color
right?
too.
So you have some really good color choices. And this is Vivitar. So #1 top supplier of cameras and camcorders in the entire world. Innovator since 1938. So an incredible global brand here, and they really know optics. And what I love about this, you have so many unbelievable high-end features that help make you a better driver, right? So the first thing that you're gonna do when you get this out of the box, you're going to pop in a micro SD card. You do need to put in a micro SD card. That is the only thing you're gonna do. And then guess what? You never have to touch it ever again if you don't want to, because of that Wi-Fi feature that we're gonna share with you here in just a moment. But look at this big, bright, beautiful screen that Ty was referencing just a moment ago. Really pretty, really easy to see, 130-degree wide angle lens here. Really, really easy to mount and install. And by the way, this is the good screen. It's an in-plane switching, or an IPS, which simply means if you're looking at it from an angle, it's bright and clear no matter how you're glancing at this. Tiny, so it doesn't obstruct your view, as Ty was saying, but let me show you, really, really easy to put up. And we love a dash cam, and here's why. Because this has been a big, big hit in Europe for many years. Dash cams really took Europe by storm. So many people got in on it and realized that now they don't have that he said, she said situation. If there is a fender bender, we all know more drivers are more distracted now than ever before. People are on their phones.
Yes.
With this, now you have that undeniable proof of exactly what happened while you were driving. And there are some new scams I'm gonna make you aware of during this presentation that I know a lot of us have seen on social media and being covered in the news. You wanna make sure you have that proof. So here's how easy it is to mount and install. It's already got a great little angle on it. You simply peel this little portion back right here and adhere it to your windshield. You can take it down, you can put it on your golf cart. If you're traveling, you can bring it with you and use it in the rental car. And I really do suggest that, because I was rear-ended once in a rental car. And I jumped out and I was panicked and I didn't know how it was gonna play out. Luckily, the guy who took full responsibility, because it was his fault. But Ty, there was a moment of nervousness for me, because I thought, well, what if the police come and his story changes then? What if he realizes his insurance premiums could go sky high? With this, now you don't have to worry about someone's story changing. Our friend Suzanne Runyon, she was just rear-ended the other day.
Oh no,
she jumped out of her car. I swear, I think the guy was on his phone, because again, so many people are distracted. Jumped out of her car, he jumped out of his car. She went and looked, she only had a small scratch, a little dent, not a lot of damage. So she decided to let it go. She was talking on the phone to a friend a little bit later that same day. Her friend is an insurance attorney and said, oh my gosh, you didn't call the police, you didn't report it, you didn't do anything. She said that was a big mistake. You know why? Because people can come back later and say, oh, I'm injured, or oh, there's all this damage. So there's a lot of things that could happen lawsuit-wise if you don't have information. And when you have that dash cam, it is recording everything. This turns on automatically when you start your engine. Stops when you turn off your engine, and there's a G sensor built right in. So if you're jarred in any way, so if you are sideswiped or you are rear-ended, or if anything happens to your car, this is gonna lock down that clip. So you don't even have to do anything. You just put it in your car and then it automatically turns on and off as your car is on and
Why
off.
wouldn't you have that protection, that peace of mind, that eyewitness? Oh, and then to go back and watch the clip, it has built-in Wi-Fi.
Right.
So now you can go back and watch the clip on your phone. And you know, sometimes too, in those situations, you talk about Suzanne Runyon, and in your case too.
Sure.
Sometimes it's us that are flustered and we don't know what happened. Maybe you got sideswiped, but you're kind of panicked, and maybe you called the police and the police are there, and you don't know. You're like, I'm not sure what happened. I'm nervous.
Right.
I'm scared. You know what now? You go back and you can watch frame by frame in 4K, and you and the police and your insurance can see exactly what happened. Imagine, I think about my kids who just turned 16.
Yikes.
They're gonna be driving by themselves very soon. I don't want them to be in that situation. Maybe it's mom and dad who are getting a little bit older. You don't want them to be in that situation where they feel a little panicked and somebody's looking to see if their story changed. All you have to do is look at the footage now that was locked down and recorded in 4K. That's why this is normally a $200 camera.
It is, because 4K is very rare. This
Yep.
is 4 times the quality and the resolution that you typically find in a 1080p camera. And this, I believe, is the only 4K dash cam we have in our assortment here at HSN, so
right.
they're relatively rare. Let me show you that Wi-Fi feature real quick. So right here, you can see I've downloaded the
cool.
free app on my phone. Your brand new Vivitar has its own Wi-Fi hotspot built right in. So I don't know, you have to be near your dash cam to be able to use this, so I don't know that you would use this feature all that much. And let me turn it sideways. You can see everything your dash cam sees, but let me show you
Look
this
at the
other
colors.
feature.
I'm sorry, it's picking
It's so
up
bright, right?
colors.
Vivid, beautiful.
Yes, wow.
And let me show you. So I'm gonna tap right here on the files, and look at what this is gonna do, Ty. This is downloading every single clip, or at least showing me every single clip that is on the memory card on my dash cam. So everything that was recorded. So if I see a clip that I want to be able to send to my insurance adjuster, or send to the insurance company, all you do is you tap it and you can save those clips. So this simply means your dash cam can stay mounted at all times, and you never even have to pull out the memory card if you don't want to because of that Wi-Fi feature. The other thing is, you have teenage drivers. I'm sure they're very trustworthy, right?
Sure.
16-year-old boys, they're doing great.
Sure.
But as a parent, you can always go back and look
Yo,
and see where,
and I will.
where they've been and how they've been driving.
That's
just
true.
in case, as a parent. Not a bad idea.
That is true. That is true. So maybe it is a new driver. Maybe it's mom and dad. Maybe it's for you. Think about putting one in every car, whatever car you're in. Imagine starting up the car. You don't have to remember to turn it on. You don't have to remember to turn it off. It locks all that down. If you think about the roads right now, there are more and more drivers. And as Lori said, more and more distractions constantly. I see more and more fender benders, even if it's from a big wreck to a small fender bender, more and more every single day. And I know you see it too. So right now, instead of $200, which is normally what this is here at HSN, what it is worth, it is $79.99 on a customer appreciation price to protect yourself, to know you have that eyewitness, your own very eyewitness. And sometimes your insurance company too, if you have one of these and you tell your insurance company that you have it, tell them that you have a dash cam and you've got proof, and then you can show them these clips, and all of a sudden you just feel better that you have it. Now, it is easy to install. So
Super easy.
I think that's the other reason people maybe haven't gotten dash cams yet. You think, well, how difficult is that going to be?
Is it a big production?
Yes, right.
So you have this 11-foot cable. All you're going to do is plug it in. You already have an angle here, and then you just pull that tab, and this adheres. It's easy to take down. Like I said, you can move it car to car, to your golf cart, wherever you want it. But with 11 feet, all you do is tuck this up into the upholstery, and then plug it into your accessory port in your car. That's it. That's all you have to do. Don't forget to put in a micro SD card. That is the one thing you need to add to this. And then look at this, very small, teeny tiny 3-inch screen. We showed you that 130-degree wide angle view. It looks amazing, and you can always look and see what you're seeing through the dash. So that's exactly what's happening here. I can see what I'm seeing through my windshield. But if I tap right here, there's a second way to use this. And because there are AI features built in, this is going to speak to you. It'll say collision warning or bumper warning. So if somebody's getting too close to you, it's going to talk. So this really is great for those newer drivers or some of the older drivers in your life. So look at this. This is a different way to use it. So to switch back and forth, you just tap the middle button right here, and it goes from the live view to this head-up display looking view, right? So if you've seen those super expensive cars, you see a display that looks very much like this, showing you your miles per hour, showing you all of your information. But notice with the AI feature right here, this is showing me all of the cars and plotting them in the lanes nearby. So now if you have blind spots in your vehicle, you can see these cars just with a glance coming up on the side of you. Now, when we get to the next clip and you see people walking in front of the vehicle, you're actually going to see a little pedestrian type of icon on the screen too. So it differentiates between cars and people, and it shows you what lane they're in, and it speaks to you if somebody's getting too close to you. So it really is, it's a tool, right? It's guidance in the vehicle, and it is also a really, really good idea to have for peace of mind in case something does happen. So here goes a guy on the bike, and look, that pedestrian is blinking all the way across where the biker just was because it knew the difference between a person and a vehicle.
Okay, this is why this dash cam really stands out. 4K, AI, Wi-Fi, 138-degree angle here that you're getting. Everything you need to make sure you're protected every time you get in the car. And also, this is a chance for us to be a little proactive and not reactive, right? Let's get something before something happens. Let's not wait until something happens and you go, I wish I would have had a dash cam, because now all of a sudden they're blaming me for this, and now all of a sudden my insurance premiums are going up, and now I got to pay for that person's car. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get it. Learn how to use it, put it in our car, so when something happens, you're ready. Are you taking a road trip this spring, this summer? Do you know somebody who commutes a long way, who drives a lot? This would be perfect for them. A new driver, maybe mom and dad getting a little bit older, a little nervous around all these drivers. You're moving to a bigger city, maybe. Maybe you're gonna drive a place that you're not used to driving. Just have your dash cam. But this dash cam gives you 4K, gives you Wi-Fi, gives you AI, it gives you the chance to angle the camera right where you need it. And today, HSN's giving you a customer appreciation price at $79.99, 5 flexible payments of $16, and free shipping and handling. Last thing I want to remind you is you get 30 days to try anything out here at HSN. Get it home, $16, we'll ship it out to you. For 30 days, try it out. You have 30 days to decide if you want to keep it or not. If for some reason you didn't use it as much as you thought, send it back, no problem. But choose your color, the tan, the blue, the black, and the silver here. Tan is getting very limited, I'm being told right now, only 70 remaining in the tan. I have to say, once you put a dash cam in your car, your feeling about driving changes. You feel protected. You put it in your car and you go, oh, I feel confident.
You do. You feel a lot more confident. You feel a lot calmer. It is great peace of mind. And you made such a good point. You know, when something does happen, if that accident happens, heaven forbid, or someone does hit you, or you're sideswiped, or whatever it is, you get really that adrenaline rush in that moment. And sometimes you can't recall what exactly happened because it happened so fast and you're in a little bit of a brain fog. With this, it's irrefutable proof. So you really cannot make a mistake with this. So real quick, easy buttons and controls are right here. If you want to go to the live view, it's the middle button. If you want to change that view, it's that button right there. I want to go back over to my menu, which is the far left. This is showing me my resolution, again, 4K. So you can read street signs. You can see identifying characteristics. This even has night view.
This was a no left turn right there, no right turn right there. There was a sign and someone turned left into my lane or whatever.
Because you might be needing to see that. Loop recording. So this will always record over the old clips unless the G sensor detects a bump, and then it'll lock down that particular clip. So again, it constantly and continuously records from the oldest to the newest clips.
So you're not constantly buying SD cards.
You never have to buy another SD card. You've got your G sensor right there, parking monitor. I'm going to play those for you in just a second. Your Wi-Fi. So some of the really, really easy controls are right there. But the Wi-Fi feature on this is really, really cool as well, because it means you never have to pop out that memory card, because this creates its own Wi-Fi hotspot, and then you just use that free application to be able to download the clips right onto your phone.
That's so great. Listen, day or night as well, right? Like this
day
is
or
clear
night.
At night.
Yeah, if you guys want to lower, if we have time, we'll show you that night vision, because it has super night vision. So it changes to allow you to see in complete and total pitch darkness. Look how good that is. And there's a new scam going on, Ty. I know you've seen, I just turned out.
Frightening.
Yeah, where people are being hit on purpose because they're going after insurance money.
Yes.
So you've probably seen that one, the woman in the minivan in New York on a parkway.
Yes.
Did you see it? The crazy drivers in front of her.
And then they back up into her.
Yeah, so she was a safe driver, had a dash cam, avoided hitting them, but they wanted to be hit, so they backed into her fast.
That's crazy.
and then got out, were holding their necks and
Try explaining that to someone, that they backed into me. Yeah, sure they did.
Yeah, right.
Now,
they would never believe you.
But the reason
the
reason you and I know about this, and the reason the scam was talked about, is because she had a dash cam.
That's right. That's right. So that's why everybody, has learned about it, because it's been highly publicized. But oh my gosh, there's a lot of people out there with ill intentions, and when you have proof, this is very much like when we're offering our home security systems or Ring video doorbells. We don't even blink an eye about getting that type of technology.
Right.
Why not get that same type of technology for your vehicle? And with AI, it has so many cool features. Again, talks to you, tells you about the bumper collision, shows you the various lanes and all the traffic with all the AI features built in.
This is great. Do something
awesome
for yourself in your car. 4K, Wi-Fi, AI, award-winning Vivitar. Jump in at an appreciation price. Lori, thanks for staying up late with us.
Thank you so much for having me, Ty. Great to see you as always.
Good to see you. Congratulations for you guys jumping in and getting your Vivitar dash cam. Before we take a little bit of break, I want to remind you of what happens on Mondays here. It's called Just Reduced. You go to hsn.com, make this part of your routine. You wake up on Mondays, go to hsn.com, type in Just Reduced, and we update every Monday all of the items across all categories that are just reduced. Just what it sounds like. Maybe it's fashion, maybe it's a tool for the garage, or maybe it's some outdoor decor for spring. These are the items that the price has just dropped. Matter of fact, I want you to try it right now. Go to hsn.com, type in Just Reduced, and take a look right there, part of your Monday routine. And we're going to take a quick break right here, so you can go do that. When we come back, I have a Lindsay tablet with the biggest bundle that we have ever done. Comes with everything you need. It is a beautiful tablet. I want you to see it. I'll see you in just a minute.
We're heating things up and throwing a party to celebrate your best summer yet. Join us for special offers on your favorite brands. All happening during HSN Summerfest, May 1st through the 5th. Starts Thursday at midnight. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Hi there, good evening, welcome to HSN. My name is Ty Mayberry. I'd love for you guys to connect with me on social media. Right there under my name, it says Ty Mayberry HSN, and that is on Instagram. Stop by, send me a message, see some behind the scenes videos there. Okay, let's get you a beautiful, powerful tablet from Lindsay, 10-inch, 128 gigabyte octa-core tablet. You're getting the stylus, you're getting your USB cable, you're getting your keyboard case, you are even getting a backpack. The backpack alone is worth the $89.99. I'll tell you, take a look at everything you're getting in these beautiful colors in the sand, the light purple, or the peach at $89.99 at free shipping and handling. This is a tablet that is made to multitask, that is made to be on the go, to be portable, to do multiple things for you, and it is a big, beautiful screen. This is your opportunity right now. Stephanie McKee, our electronics expert, is here to join us.
Hey, Ty.
Am I right? This backpack is nice. I mean, I paid $89.99 for the backpack, but just look at the tablet that you're getting. I'm so glad you're here with us at 60% 60% off today. This is your chance.
Yeah, super on sale. I use this backpack to bring my tablet to the coffee shop. You don't have to be a student to get great use out of the backpack. Your tablet is automatically protected out of the gates, not just with the bag, but also with your case that turns your tablet into a laptop, because this is a full-on keyboard case. So, biggest bundle we've ever done from Lindsay. We are a Florida-based tech company, and we specialize in the 10-inch Android operating system tablet. We put a very expensive screen in this tablet. It is a high-definition interplane switching screen. So let's start by talking about that 10-inch size.
Okay.
It is a very large size compared to this like 7-inch tablet here. So, you know, you can fit almost 3 of those 7-inch tablets on your Lindsay tablet. And I'll play my video again real quick. So the interplane switching screen means that you can turn the tablet from multiple angles and see a clear, vivid picture. Now, with this tablet, when you turn it to the side, the picture disappears.
Right.
Not the case with the Lindsay tablet. You see how weird and wonky that small screen is? We have spared no expense at Lindsay. Very vivid, beautiful picture, which means this is your new entertainment tablet. If you want this for your shows, your movies, you know, cozy up on the couch with this tablet because it only weighs a pound. We use our smartphones for some things. They're not great for our eyes. Sometimes we just need a bigger screen. And sometimes we're not gonna lug around the big, heavy laptop. Tablets are all about portability. So as we move towards the summer, a lot of us are thinking about travel. Ty, I feel like when I talk with all my friends, it's like, so what trips do you have coming up, you know? And this is what you bring with you on the plane, in the car, and it is just so powerful. We've actually doubled specs from like older tablets. So in the past, we put 64 gigs of storage in our tablets because that's usually enough for most users. We've doubled it, 128 gigs of storage in this tablet, so you can download as many apps as you want. I'm gonna show you how you do that. When you get the tablet home and powered on, you'll see the Google Play Store already installed. It's the world's biggest app store. So if you know how to use an Android phone, you know how to use this tablet because it's an Android mobile device. Download your favorite games, your social media apps, your streaming apps. Maybe this is a more, you know, work-centered tablet and you're downloading Zoom and PowerPoint. It already has the Google Suite pre-installed. So if you want to, you know, check your email or even start a Google Doc, you can do voice to text on this. I mean, this is a productivity powerhouse. Check out the microphone so you can speak the book report or the book that you've always wanted to write. It's easier than ever with this tablet. So lots of very productive things you can do just with that touch screen, but then also with the case, you've got the keyboard right out of the gate. So it's like a little laptop.
That's one of the many frustrations when it comes to going into the store to buy electronics. One, the prices are going up and up. Two, you know you need the accessories. So let's say you go in and you're like, all right, I only want to spend $100, and you find something for $100, and then you got to buy the keyboard case, and then you got to buy the backpack, and then you got to buy the cord, you got to buy all of the extras. You're getting all of that included. You are getting the backpack included. A tablet is made to be on the go. Look, are you shopping on HSN here? That's what I'm doing. I'm shopping on HSN, taking a look at what we got coming up for the day here in our today's special and everything. First of all, the vibrancy of the screen, the responsiveness of this touch screen is really impressive. And I'll tell you, not all touch screens are created equal. Some you get and you're like, it's a little bit of a lag. Look how nice this touch screen is. And it's that big, vibrant 10-inch size. So for $89.99, you're getting the biggest bundle we've ever offered. Could you tell us again, could you remind us what octa-core means?
Yes, we can talk about the processor because we've got more processing power in this tablet than we've had in the past. A quad-core processor, 4 brains, is standard for a laptop.
Right.
Octa-core, 8 brains, is unreal. We have put that in our tablet. So when you search around and you look for other tablets, it's going to be so hard to find a tablet with octa-core processor, with 128 gigs of storage, with 4 gigs of RAM, at this price point, it is just such a great value. So you can see if the apps are like the cars on the road, the processing power is more lanes. So this is a very responsive tablet. You're going to be amazed when you get it home and see how quick it moves from task to task. I opened the camera there because maybe this tablet is for your video calls or for taking pictures, you know, bring it to the graduation at the end of the school year.
Right.
And I use it for video calls with my sisters in LA. It's just so much nicer to have that big screen with their faces on it than my small phone screen. So very powerful. You can see here, I've pressed this little button on the side that shows me all of the apps I have open. And I just want to mention that I could be doing these demonstrations with like 2 or 3 apps open and be like, oh wow, it's so fast. I've got like 15 apps open at once, and I'm showing you the responsiveness of this tablet. I've got PowerPoint open, you know, I'm on my social media, I'm checking my Instagram. I love this one. I mean, this is a small thing. Oh, I've got yellow. That's kind of a hard color to show up on air. But if you're getting this for a young person.
Oh, look how creative and how fun.
They're going to be so stoked to have a drawing tablet. Maybe that's the summer activity that you give them.
That's a really good point, because the kids are asking for tablets. They love tablets. But you do a search on tablets, the first thing that come up is $350. It's that tablet that is so expensive. You don't have to. You can get everything that you need and you want in the entertainment and the work for $89.99 right now.
A lot of people think that they have to spend hundreds on a tablet.
No.
Maybe, you know, your children or grandchildren are into gaming. This is powerful enough to be a gaming tablet. You can play Roblox, you can play your Candy Crush, all of your favorite games. And did I mention that Lindsay tablets have been at HSN for 10 years? Our tablets are a customer pick on hsn.com because they are such great values with such high quality. So really vivid screen.
Look at that.
My
I
dog.
love that picture. That is so sweet.
But you know, you've got the pinch and zoom, you've got the large touch screen. So whether this is for productivity, you know, my mother-in-law was just saying, I got a new work laptop, but now I need a new work tablet. You know, a lot of us just need that extra screen for productivity or just for fun. Maybe it's the kids' tablet. Maybe this is the tablet that lives in the car and goes with you when you travel. It's 0.3 inches thin. It has all of the ports you need, which is very rare. I want to point out the micro SD card port here. So if you want to expand even beyond the 128 gigs of storage, you could put a micro SD card in your tablet and have hundreds of gigs more of storage.
That's amazing. And I want to point out, those other tablets I was referring to do not give you that option. If you're going to go spend $350 on a tablet, you have to decide right there how much space you're ever going to need. And that's difficult. Like my 64 gigs, so I pay extra for the 128 gigs. You can expand this. So right now, maybe you don't have a tablet. Maybe use your phone, use your desktop computer, and you see everyone carrying a tablet out there with them at the coffee shop, on the plane. It is that perfect size. Maybe this is going to be your very first tablet. Maybe there's a young person in your life. Maybe there's a teenager or a younger person, or maybe mom and dad want their tablet. At $89.99, you're not only getting the tablet with the octa-core processor and that beautiful screen, all the power you need, plus you're getting all the accessories that you need as well. I want to ask you, what apps come preloaded already? Because if people haven't heard the name Lindsay, right? Maybe you haven't heard that name. You've heard the name Google. I'll tell you that. You've heard that. And Gmail and all of that, which you'll see on here on your home screen.
The Android company is owned by Google. So the Android operating system, which is what makes the tablet work, already has all of the Google apps installed when you get this home. So you can automatically sign into a Google account, check your Gmail, you know, go to Google Sheets, maybe make the spreadsheet for the family budget. This is powerful enough for whatever you need to use it for. It is super portable, super lightweight, very thin. Another great thing that this tablet has that a lot of others don't is the port to plug in headphones. I mean, Ty, I love plugging in headphones. I know that seems counterintuitive because Bluetooth earbuds are great, and this does have Bluetooth connectivity if you'd like to use Bluetooth. But if you don't have Bluetooth headphones on you and you have brought the tablet to be, you know, what your children watch movies on when they're on the plane, you could just plug in the headphones there. No worries. Have you ever been stuck with a device that doesn't allow you to plug in headphones? It's such a pain.
It's a pain. Or my headphones, I have my Bluetooth and they're dead.
Yeah, or it's not working. Sometimes I just want to plug in headphones.
Can't get it to connect. I just want to plug it. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to give an update. We have less than 400
They
to
go
go
quick,
around total.
yeah.
Less than 400 right now out in the lead. Kevin, can you tell me how many we have in that light purple? The purple? 60. 60 left in the purple. It is most limited and it is most popular right now. This backpack that you're getting as well, I haven't even talked about the backpack because the tablet is so great, but the backpack is great for you to carry with the exterior pocket, the interior pocket, the great comfort fit, and that shape is just perfect. Look at you showing it off here.
I know, it's very fancy. I always think that backpacks that have the tech sleeve is very fancy, so there's like the extra safety comfort of putting your tablet right in there. But remember, it also has the case already with it. So I have been, to electronics stores in the past and have been completely racked with indecision about what case to get, and I know it needs a case because I have to protect it. I have also spent more than this amount that this entire bundle is at today. I've spent more than that for a keyboard.
For sure. Yeah.
So you just have the USB-C cord that you plug into the tablet, and you are typing away that thoughtful email. You are bringing this with you to the coffee shop on the vacation. So nice to automatically have this. We have lost a few colors already. We've only aired this twice. It's Lindsay is very popular. There's a reason that it's a customer pick on hsn.com. We bring you the best tech at the best values, and you can shop around. I know that you're a smart shopper. I know that you look for these specs on other tablets. This is a phenomenal deal on sale right now. Yes, it has the front and rear facing camera. 0.3 inches thin. I read a review on hsn.com where someone said, I got this from my mom who's recovering in bed from the hospital and she can handle it. It's not too heavy for her. There's that full array of ports, the volume, the power. You have the USB-C input for charging and that interplane switching screen, which means it's very visible from every angle. That last slide that you saw was all of the apps on there. I mean, if you know how to use an Android mobile device, you already know how to use this tablet. It's touch screen. There's your home button. I've put all of these apps, all of them except the Google ones, on the tablet myself. So just go to the Google Play Store, download your Instagram, Facebook, Netflix, Hulu, all of your favorite apps, and move them around on the screen. Maybe you've even got like a game corner customized for when the grandkids come over.
All of that on your tablet, and remember, you're getting the keyboard case, you're getting the stylus, you're getting the backpack. Look at this. How cool to get this included.
So cool.
Now you can travel with it and take it with you. It's got that sleeve inside so you know exactly where to put it. It's got the exterior pocket. This is included. Normally things like this, I say, and you hear me say it all the time, and I say, spend the extra money and get the case that's made for the computer or for the tablet. Spend the extra money and get the backpack to protect it. I always say these things, like spend the extra money, it'll be worth it. You don't have to spend the extra money. It is included today at $89.99, octa-core processor. This is a powerful tablet. This is a fast, reliable tablet with a big, beautiful screen, and then you're getting all of your accessories as well. Listen, I'm digging the backpack.
The backpack is so special. It's so high-end. We've never done it before. Maybe you've seen backpacks like this before in the tech store. They're gonna cost you dozens of dollars. I don't know, I've shopped these around before. I've spent $50 on a backpack that looks like this.
Oh,
I was so thrilled when I saw that we were not only doing the case, but that we are also doing the backpack. I mean, this is the best bundle that Lindsay has ever presented here on HSN.
Oh, the purple 50 remaining in the purple. You have to jump in right now. Listen, I know here on the East Coast, it's almost 2 a.m. on the East Coast. So if you're tuning in, you're one of the lucky ones. You're one of the lucky ones that can still grab it in the purple. Less than 400 to go around total right now. This is how you can get that tablet with the technology you need, with the power you need, with the Google apps that are on there already for your Gmail and everything else. And remember, on this tablet, you do have a camera, right? You can take pictures and take video, connect with your friends over these video calls, all of that. At $89.99, this is normally over $200. Right now, it is $89.99 for you. Grab this, pick it up. You have 30 days here at HSN to try anything out. So at least a month. Get it home, try it out. Within that 30 days, that's when you can decide if you want to keep it or not. Get it home, give it a try out the backpack, take it on that road trip, take it on the plane, take it to the coffee shop, use it for everything. And then if you want it to feel more like a laptop and you want to be able to type on it, maybe you're doing a little bit of work, you're getting the keyboard and the case for that as well. All for $89.99, 5 flexible payments, free shipping and handling. 18 bucks is all you're putting down right now. That screen is fantastic. Oh, and you can even set it up like that as well.
Yeah, it's got the kickstand on the back. A lot of people will put this tablet in the kitchen and have the recipes on here while they cook. This is the sand color case, and I want to zoom in a little bit to the other colors. The sand comes with the red backpack. The purple is a very subtle purple. It's not loud, you know, it's kind of like a cool, like chic updated purple.
Yeah.
It's kind of a faux fabric look, and then the pink goes with the black backpack. Of course, you can break them up. You know, if you want to keep your tablet, that pink case is so cute. I love that you get to express your personality with the colors here, but then that standard black backpack is perfect for anyone. If this is a graduation gift, maybe this is what the young person in your life brings to school for the upcoming school year. If you want to give them the tablet too, great. You know, if you want to pick up a few, great. It is so affordable. In the past, a lot of people opted for just a 7-inch tablet screen. This was the most, you know, it's always been a very popular size because of the affordability. But now you can spend less than $100 and get that large 10-inch screen on a very packed tablet. So 128 gigs of storage really is it's double of what most people usually use in a tablet. And if you want to expand that storage more, you have the option of expanding. There are those companies out there, that fancy tech store in the mall where you pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for tablets. They do not have that port for a micro SD card. You are stuck with whatever number of, you know, how many gigs of storage that's in that tablet when you buy it is what you're stuck with, but not the case with Lindsay.
I'm sorry to interrupt here real quick, but I got to give you guys updates here. About 300 remaining total, that's it, and less than 40 in that purple, the purple that comes with this beautiful gray backpack, this right here, less than 40 to go around. You got to be jumping in right now. You are one of the lucky ones to be tuning in at almost 2 a.m. here on the East Coast. I'm glad you guys are jumping in. About 300 total to go around. Something else I want to point out real quick, that 7-inch that we're looking at is thicker, is bigger than, like, it's even thinner. The 10-inch is even thinner now. It is lightweight. It is meant to be on the go with you. That's why we're throwing in the keyboard case, the backpack, the stylus, and all of that. It is meant to go. There is your screen. It's social media. It's shopping. It's doing work. It's connecting with friends and family. You do not have to pay $350 for a great tablet and then another $150 for all the accessories.
I didn't even mention Lindsay is exclusive to HSN.
Look at that.
This whole bundle you cannot find elsewhere. This is an incredible value. We've only aired it 2 other times and we've lost some colors. It's going very fast. I know it's very popular because of how much you get. Oh my gosh, those toy pictures are so funny with the host.
So funny.
Save your eyes. You don't have to squint on a tiny smartphone screen to enjoy your social media. I was just at my grandma's house tonight and we were not showing her pictures of the great grandkids on a phone. We brought out the tablet because she needs to see that bigger screen. Her eyesight's going, and there's nothing that brings her more joy than looking at pictures of her great grandkids. So really nice to be able to have that bigger screen at such an affordable value. You've got 4 gigs of RAM. Random access memory is what allows this tablet to multitask so quickly. You see that I keep showing you all of the many apps I have open at once with this button. That is, you know, possible because of all of the RAM in here. It has the octa-core processor, which is the brains. It's double what is the industry standard for a laptop. And then it's got the 128 gigs of storage.
Yeah, it's true. At this price point, and if you're just tuning in and you see $89.99, I want you to take a close look at the specs. Because at this price point, it's normally not a 10-inch screen. It's usually 64 gigs of RAM. It is not an octa-core processor. You don't get all of this. We've been here before with with $89.99, and it's kind of the basic, and that's fine. There's, you know, maybe it's a kid's tablet or something. This is not. This is $89.99, and you are getting the full-on tablet with 128 gigs. Like, it's full, and the backpack, and the case, and the keyboard, and your operating system is an Android operating system with your Google app. So again, it's all of those big names that you know in an affordability right now at $89.99. 5 flexible payments, it's only $18 to get it home, but you do need to choose your color, right? We have about 300 to go around, less than 300, and that purple right now, 12.
Oh.
Okay, 12 in the purple.
I'm wearing my purple tonight.
You
know,
are,
purple's
yeah,
a
you
great
knew it.
color.
Yeah, purple is great. 12 left in the purple. If you are on the fence right now, you have probably about a minute to make your decision. Maybe less. That purple is going to be sold out. We only have 273 total to go around. This is your opportunity right now. Think about everyone in your family. Maybe you want one. Maybe it's mom and dad, or maybe it's the kids or brother and sister. Free shipping and handling. 5 flexible payments right now. 1 minute remaining, Stephanie.
If this is for a young person in your life, this is such a great choice to make when you're getting both the case and the backpack already because of safety. Whether, you know, it's a very affordable tablet or something that cost hundreds or $1,000, you just want to make sure it's protected. So that's why I'm happy that we have the biggest, best bundle we've ever done, throwing in the case and backpack for the first time ever at the lowest price ever. This is such, excuse me, such a great gift too for Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduation.
Yes, think about all of those things. And maybe this is your first tablet. Maybe you see everyone using tablets and you think like, they're very expensive. I'd love to try. I'd love to have a tablet of my own. This is your opportunity right now. $89.99. It's 5 flexible. Oh no, okay. I tried to warn them.
The purple.
Purple is gone. Purple has sold out. We have sold out of colors so fast. Purple is sold out, but we are down to a couple of more colors that you can get right here. Still great. This is the color of the keyboard case right here. Oh, that's a great color. That pink is beautiful.
Pink,
with this black backpack that you're getting here. 909673, that is your item number. This is over 60% off right now. The price will go up if there's any left. I just don't think there's going to be any left right here. But this is it that you see it right here in Stephanie's hands. Stephanie, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you,
Thanks for hanging out. Lindsay, always bringing us great value, great products here. So congratulations to all of you who picked yours up. But stay right where you are, because coming up next is an encore presentation of our today's special from Sealy. Bye, everybody.